Good afternoon, dear students.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So, today at our lesson, we will speak about online education and distance learning, the so-called, yeah. Before starting talking about online education, first of all, let's discuss. In order to organize a language atmosphere in class, as usual, we will tell some news about the events which are going on in the world. So, dear students, what is going on in the world? Have you prepared any local news or world news to create the language atmosphere before starting the lesson? What's happening
Yes,
nowadays
of course.
in our country or in abroad? It is in general in the world. What is happening nowadays? What's your news? Please. Any volunteer
Okay.
to start? You may
Yes,
start.
I'd like to give a news. One-time financial assistance in the amount of about 4.9 million rubles was provided to 786 Uzbek citizens in Russia who are in a difficult situation due to quarantine restriction.
Okay. Thank you for your news. And the next one? Any other news? Have you got any other news? What else is happening? Please?
So, may I speak?
Surely, please. Who wants to tell some news? Nargiza? Okay, we are waiting for your news.
Positive news which is happening in our world today. And because of a pandemic happening in our world today, the Vice President of Education has declared that the passing examination of the schools are disconnected, and all the people's school children don't need to take the test, and they can pass the next grade simultaneously.
Yes. So right you are. We have heard about this news. Good. And the next one. Who else has prepared any news? So are all of you following the rules of parenting? So are all of you staying at home and following all the rules?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
for me, I am at house during the quarantine period.
It's good because so we ourselves should save our health first of all. That is why it's better to stay at home. Don't call any guests and they don't go anywhere. So it's better to stay at home nowadays for some time. We should be patient, and after some time again, we'll start going anywhere we want. Good. Any other news? Or have you prepared any news?
Yes, of course. Nowadays, according to the regulation of the Cabinet of Ministers on the procedure for awarding graduates of general secondary education and academic license with gold and silver medals. This year, a total of 6,901 students will compete for gold and silver medals. It's happening 4,682 of them are expected to win gold medals, and the rest of them students are expected to win silver medals.
Okay, good. Thank you for your news. Good. Now we have created a language atmosphere. If you haven't got any other news, we will continue our lesson. Shall we? Shall we?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good. Baburjan, I can say that Baburjan.
So we to the same.
Sorry. So dear students, first of all, we should consolidate, yeah? We should consolidate our last lesson's theme. What did we speak about at our last lesson? we spoke about education, yeah? At our previous lessons, we spoke about education at kindergarten, at nursery schools, and then education in schools, then education in colleges, and education at universities, and then this online education, yeah? So today we will speak about online education, and first of all, tell me please, just three things about online education. What does it mean? What is online education for you? Please.
It's a distance learning. It's a type of distance learning without going universities and schools.
It is without going to the universities or to schools. It's a distance learning. Okay, it's your opinion. Everybody has his own opinion, yeah, about everything. And Aisha, what's your opinion? So what is distance learning for you? So, anybody else?
Distance learning.
It is online
I
education.
add my opinion. Distance learning. It's a type of studying at home.
It's a type of what?
Studying at home without spending time.
So, right, Yvonne. Good. And then, what else? So everything has its advantages and disadvantages, yeah? What about the advantages of distance learning for you?
One of the advantages of distance learning is you can enter the classes available time.
So let's speak about teaching in online learning, yeah? Everything, as I have just told, has its advantages and disadvantages. Before starting the lesson, let's remember the words by outstanding physician Albert Einstein, and he said that learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is to not stop questioning. And he also said that everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. So what does it mean? Why should we remember these words of Albert Einstein, you think? Because some time ago, you know that it was just an idea about, I mean, online education, yeah? But nowadays, it's just a habit for lots of people in all over the world because of this pandemic, yeah? All students and the pupils continuing getting education in online. And what is online learning? Advantages of online learning online, advantages of teaching online, and also we will speak about the challenges of teaching online and what kind of difficulties teachers, instructors, or the listeners or the students may face in online education. We will speak about these ones. So what is online learning? The term online learning, or as it is sometimes called distance learning, yeah, you have just told about it. It's equivalent of, distance learning is an equivalent of online learning. They are one and same things. So it includes a number of computer-assisted instruction methods. Online teaching and learning is faculty-delivered instruction via the internet. Online instruction includes real-time, synchronous, and anytime, anywhere, asynchronous interactions. As Nargiza has just told, it's just type of education without going to educational establishments. Yeah? to schools or to universities or to colleges or anywhere else, we may continue getting education. This is called online education. Yeah. What is online learning? Two parallel processes take place in an online environment. The first, students become more active and reflective learners. And the second, students and the teachers engage in learning through the use of technology and become more familiar with technology by using it. And there are lots of approaches to online learning: synchronous learning and asynchronous learning methods. So we will speak about these things during our lesson. Synchronous learning is instruction and collaboration in real time via the internet. Asynchronous learning methods use the time delayed capabilities of the internet. So as for the synchronous learning, it typically involves tools such as live chat and audio and video conferencing, data and application sharing, shared whiteboard and virtual hand raising, and etc. etc. And the next one, joint viewing of multimedia presentations and online slideshows. As just we have having it, yeah, we are sharing the PowerPoint presentation, and we are watching it, we are learning it together. And as for the asynchronous learning, it typically involves tools such as email, threaded discussion, newsgroup and bulletin boards, file attachments, and asynchronous courses are still instructor facilitated but are not conducted in real time. This is the difference between synchronous and asynchronous methods in online learning. And as I have just told, everything has its advantages and disadvantages. Here, let's speak about the advantages of learning online. Online learning offers a variety of educational opportunities. The first one, student-centered learning. Yeah, here mostly it's a type of education where students are in the center. Yeah, the variety of online tools draw on individual learning styles and help students to become more versatile learners. Another advantages of learning online, it's collaborative learning. Online group work allows students to become more active participants in the learning process. Contributing input requires that students comprehend what is being discussed, organize their thinking coherently, and express that thinking with carefully constructed language. And it's experiential learning through multimedia presentations. New technologies can be used to engage and motivate students, and technology can also be used to support students in their learning activities. Another advantage of online education is its easy access to global resources. Experimental learning through multimedia presentations, accessible for non-traditional students, and more students are interested in online learning. Why? Why do you think that more and more students are interested in online learning? So I'd like to listen to your opinion, please, Nargiza. What's your opinion? Why more and more students? Why lots of students are interested in online learning, you think? What is the advantage?
One of the positive sides of online learning is that after graduating these courses, these online learning institutes can give you a certificate, and by this certificate, maybe it can be helpful for your future. And another one is most people are busy with their work today, and maybe at night they have more flexible time, and online learning is easy at available time. That's why most people choose online learning, and it's becoming more popular in our world today.
Okay, good. Thank you. And let's continue again. So advantages of teaching online. Just now we have spoken about advantages of learning online. Yeah. Now about advantages of teaching online. Online teaching can allow you to experiment with techniques only available in online environments, such as threaded discussions and bibliographies. And it provides ideas and techniques to implement in traditional courses. Online email discussions, frequently used practice in online learning, can be incorporated into traditional courses to facilitate group work. Uh, Web-based course calendars and the sample papers posted on the internet with students' permission can easily be incorporated into traditional course. So this is about advantages of teaching online, and some of the challenges. At the beginning of our lesson, I told that everything has its advantages and disadvantages. Yeah, we have spoken about advantages, and as for the challenges for instructors of teaching online, it's familiarity with the online environment and the capacity to use the medium to its advantage, being available to students on an extended basis electronically, and providing quick responses and feedback to students. And the difficulties can be overcome by employing such techniques as the following. Become familiar with the technology used in your online course, use the online medium to your advantage, and keep connected with students. Three primary challenges are associated with online teaching. What are they? They are first, effectively structuring online courses, creating a community in virtual classrooms, as we are doing now, yeah? Facilitating and encouraging online discussions. So, this is my presentation about online learning, about the advantages and the disadvantages, and also about the challenges of teaching online for instruction. So that's for teachers, yeah, for instructors. And what have you prepared for today's lesson? What's your preparation?
So for today's lesson, we have made a presentation about online education and distance learning, and we have divided this presentation into three parts.
Okay. And okay, now I will,
speak about the online education a little time. So what is online education? Firstly, it's a type of distance learning, taking courses without going to universities and schools. As it is, it's divided into two types, synchronous and asynchronous. What does it mean, synchronous? Teacher and students don't have to, teacher and students have direct simultaneous contact and see each other and communicate easily. And then the second type is called asynchronous. It means instructors and learners don't meet each other in time and space, because in the morning they have some work, and in the afternoon or at night the learners can watch the videos on and presentations and get some knowledge. And then we have some benefits and negative sides of online education. One benefit of the online education is flexibility in time. It means that if you have some work in the morning, you can go to the internet at night and learn today's theme. And you don't have any problem with learning. And the next one is variation in course model.
Good.
Yeah. And the second one is a variation in course model. It means that after taking your courses and after doing your homework, you can go to another course if you are interested. And it means that if you are a very curious person, you can get some knowledge as a guest in the second place. And we have some negative sides of online education. One of them is that only few people take admission, approximately 1 or 2%. And some people, some students don't know the aim of going online education. They just go to the course and take admission and just spend time for entertainment.
Yes.
And this place, we have some less rules because in the classroom, the teacher have a right to control the students and people. But in this online education, some students lose their contact or lose their awareness.
This is the negative.
And this is the most popular negative sides of the online education. And this is the some popular online education platform, and one of them is Han Academy, because most of us are members of this online education, and in our leisure time we can go through this course and take the courses. And why we have a question, why so many people go to this course? One of them is that after graduating this course, they can give you certificate, and it can be very helpful for you. This is the most common platform.
Yes, that is
online
why
platform.
more and more students are interested in online learning, yeah, online education. Good, right, Yuva? And
yeah.
So, have you finished?
Not yet. Just a minute, please.
Okay. Continue, please. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you would like to speak about the global expansion and the certification. About certification, you have just told, yeah? Okay, good.
And in the future, a large number of schools from Western countries maybe participate in the online education, and some of the institutes have confirmed their contract with the online education, because 65% of the people have taken these courses. And the most giant institute, Han Academy, review as per 2012 data, $15.795 billion for their education system. And users of ADX have more than 5 million users. And as a conclusion, ICT and e-learning offers you most opportunities to schools to enter, and they can help you to break the educational barrier. And in the future, maybe it needs a lot of improvement in their field, and needs to create awareness for online education for the people all over the world.
Good.
And that's the end of the first part, and we can move to the next part about distance learning and teaching strategies.
Good. So now in
distance learning teaching strategies. Distance education takes place when a teacher and the students are
just a minute, please, because we have left just 1 minute, about 1 minute. So here we will stop, and then we will continue again. Yeah, the second part of our lesson. For now, it's enough, because as I have just told, we have left just a minute here. You know that in the Zoom, yeah, it's given usually for the first time 40 minutes. So that is why we have to stop here. And then again, we will continue. For now, we will stop here.